That was crazy. Almost made it. I was like, he's dead for sure. I'm talking as if he's gonna die, and is he really gonna live? Wow, even Clockwork going in. What a crazy game. He missed his hook. But that was crazy. He's got a Vanguard and a Hood, and he has those Arcane Boots. I mean, just such solid plays. And what is Spectre doing here? Like in the middle of nowhere, breaking the cogs, going after him. Spectre is just such a great counter to a Clockwork. I mean, if this was any other carry, he would be getting kills this whole time. Fast phase boots, I really like that. Going to do some nice fast hitting damage, and additionally, going to do some really good harass. So Spectre actually can do a lot of stuff with just a Vanguard and a phase boot. So I really like that so far. Definitely really sweet. And mid, we still have that ult orb on the ODLC. CS is doing 1900 mana. I'm gonna expect him going for a fast sheep stick. Fast sheep stick is just so fantastic, especially on a Weaver. I mean, disable against Weaver is just so great. You really want to be able to do that if you can. So he's gonna go a fast sheep stick. He has 75 CS, 47 on the Clockwork, nothing really fantastic on Sven, 5 on the AA, and 95 on the Morphling. He's sitting at 541, so he's doing really fantastic. For the Scourge team, we have 107 on the Weaver, 71 on the Spectre, 47 on the Puck, and nothing to mention on the Vino and the Crystal Maiden. So definitely really cool. CS numbers, very smart stuff. I believe he has level 4 aura. He's going to be doing big damage now at the rate of auto attacking. So very interesting. Looks like Spectre and Puck want to make something happen here. I believe they just see the OD and they know they want to kill him. They don't know the AA is very close by, and also these other Sentinel heroes actually picking up a really fast gem, a 22-minute gem. I mean, look how farm this Clockwork is for 22 minutes. This is like really all he needs this whole game is the bottle and these things. Initiate going down on the OD, such big damage. He is still silenced. He isn't even able to drop down his banish to try to save him from this stuff because Puck did a beautiful initiate. He did not banish himself in time. And as a result, the follow-ups from the other Scourge players is going to kill the enemy carry. I mean, he was very close to Sheep Stick. Look at that. He was at like 250 or something. Or 2500. He's definitely frustrated about that. So looks like Clockwork and A are going to try to make something happen here. They do have smoke going on. But interestingly enough, oh, they do find the Vino with the really nice. He blocks himself into the Plague Ward, but that means there's no way he's going to make it out of the Ice Vortex. And stun going down. Yep, Clockwork's going to roll in there, do a little bit of stunning, and there's absolutely no way that Vino's going to make it out. He doesn't even have a ward there, and really nice escape from the Puck. He's going to orb out of there on the high ground. Rocket dropping down to try to spot him, but nice job vortexing as well. But he's way gone, so really good play by the Puck getting out of there. And nice, Weaver does have a relic. Pressure going down in mid, double TP support, and he's going to book it out of there. He's just going to walk back. He doesn't need to spend the mana. He's not too worried. Yep, and it's just going to be the carry hero. And it looks like that was the Morphling who's just going back to farm. So he does have his relic. I love these tank items. I wish he had treads. That would be really solid, but at this point he just wants to farm up that fast radiance, I guess. It is 24 minutes in, so, and his team does need some more team fight. Looks like Puck's very close to his mech, and other than that, the rest of his team playing really solid. Nice bugs, dropping down on multiple heroes, just gonna weaken them up a little bit, doing about 200 damage on those two heroes, so, on those two creatures. Nothing really fantastic. Bugs really aren't that fantastic of a harassment that if the enemies can destroy them fast, or especially if it's just neutral creeps. But time-lapse level 3 going down on the Weaver, and at this point he's just going to be getting lots of stats, which is exactly what he needs to up his damage numbers, to up his regen, to up his mana pool. And from here on out, Weaver's going to make a really big impact in this game, so definitely interesting to see. And even Spectre going to go for the fast Diffusal most likely. I haven't seen Spectre get much past these items in almost every game I've watched her casted in a long time. So even the battery assault going down, looks like Clockwork wanted to make something happen. I'm kind of surprised if he did the battery assault. Must have been a misclick or something, not completely sure, but a little bit of harass going down on the Clockwork. And this is why they got that gem. Now they don't have to buy Observer Wards or Sentry Wards anymore for Weaver. They can just initiate on him and actually do a lot of damage. So if they can get Weaver in the battery cogs or something like that for an extended period of time, like enough seconds where time-lapse won't get him out of battery cogs, they could really pick him off with a lot of this nuke damage, especially with this OD going the fast sheep stick, and he's so close to it. And even we have Chilling Touch going down, so all of these heroes are going to be doing big damage to the enemies. Going to pick off those bugs really quick. Picking up some 30 gold. I think it's about 30 gold, so very interesting. It looks like they're afraid to let them have this tower. Puck is sitting bottom. He does have a TP scroll with his mech, but I don't think they want to engage this. The enemy team has an advantage. It's 25 to 14 here, so the Sentinel team is playing very solid. Morphling does get the pick off. He went for that BKB. We saw him use it once. He's got very low HP, but like I said, it's mostly nukes. It's starting to get into damage area, but a lot of nukes on the enemy team that he's worried about. And gonna go Manta next, I think, to split out of the bugs as well as some other status effects, especially the Vino DOTs. If you have like a damage over time on your hero, you can just use a Manta to split out of them. It's a really solid play. So he's gonna book it through the trees, not a big deal. Spectral Dagger does let you do that. Boots or Phase Boots do not. So it's kind of a fun relationship between those two items. You just get so much chase. And OD's got to be so fabulously close to his, yeah, I think he's just about 300 away from getting his sheep stick. So close, you know he wants it, and it's just such a great item for OD. It gives you attack speed and HP because of that ultimate orb. I just love the sheep stick components. It's just such a well-made item. It's like, it's going to give you really good mana, it's going to give you really good mana regen, and the stuff that any hero needs, which is HP, gives you armor, it gives you attack speed. It's such a great item, so I really love sheep stick. Definitely one of the coolest items in the game. It's why it's been pretty much the farmed item for any hero. I mean, if you go a farmer, if you have like if you're really farmed on an int hero, you always hear people say, "Wow, I could get an orchid, but sheepstick is just so good. Why would I get anything else?" And that's kind of how it's been for a really long time. Sheepstick is just so great that you're hard pressed to get anything else. It's just you'd be stupid too, basically. I mean, I feel sad because I love Shivas. It's such a cool item. The icon, the Shiva's icon just looks so sexy. Yeah, I can't see it unfortunately. The Shiva's icon looks so sexy, and I love the effect. It looks cool, and it's such a cool item. Huge armor and huge int, but unfortunately, even for like a Shiva's or something, it's just always better to get a sheep stick in almost all situations. You do see them sometimes, especially in extreme farm situations, but unfortunately, it's just not as good. So. Nice farming going down by the Vino. I love doing this with Vino. It's just such a great farmer. And he's going to be able to pick up the CS, and he doesn't even have to be here. That's like 100 gold or something. They're going to go for a Rosh attempt here, but Rocket does go down. Clockwork's going to see it, but who just got picked off there? That was Spectre getting picked off because they do have that sheep stick done, and a lot of damage going on from these magic touches, or the chilling touch, excuse me. So he definitely got caught out of position here. I was looking at warding, but we had a Rosh and a little bit of a gank going on, so my bad on missing that. Spectre tried to make it out of there, but he was not able to. He did get sheeped, and that sheep is just so fabulous against a carry heavy team, or even like any team. Sheep is great. Like I said, it's fabulous on everyone. So big damage going down on the Rosh. He's taking really sick damage. I just really like this team setup. I mean, even though they have 2 carries, OD is very capable early. He's really not bad at all, and they just got totally scared about an initiation, but they absolutely do not want to initiate. Looks like Puck's actually going to go for it. He does ult there. Huge sheep going down on him. He was not able to Waning Rift, but big damage happening. We did see an enemy, a Sentinel hero go down there. I'm not quite sure who it was, whoever the 5th is. Sven almost dead. They kind of want to chase down the Weaver, but it looks like they're going to go for this Vino, who did pop a smoke to escape, which is a pretty solid idea. So they did pick off the teal, no, blue, no. A got picked off. He's got very low items, just a bracer and a wand, so that's understandable. But unfortunately, Puck did get sheeped right before he did a Waning Rift, and that battle would have been way different if he did actually get that 3-second silence off. It's only 3 seconds, but it actually makes a really big impact on a team fight. So Puck is just such a great hero. He has a lot of utility. He's a great initiator. He has lots of disable. Really cool hero, and he just put a lot of AoE damage on those heroes, even though it was just like him initiating basically. And as a result, they're going to pick off this Rosh here. I don't know if they should have gone for it. I mean, they could have sat back and waited till Spectre was up and then had this team fight here, but Vino going to get picked off, being way too aggressive. The sheep going down from that OD, and as a result, this is going to be the first Rax of this game taken out. So definitely a really solid game so far. So this Rax just survived. I'm really surprised. Weaver does get picked off there by the gem, pretty much doing a lot of utility. And there we go. The ranged Rax going down. Melee Rax is shortly going to follow. OD almost dead. He has 30 HP. Okay, he does get picked off by the Spectre. Triple kill going on the Morphling. He does get a triple there, but he is being chased. Silence going down and the ult. He's transferring a lot of agility into strength to stay alive here. He's nice banish from the OD, especially because his strength is going to keep transferring while he's in there. Look at that. He jumped by about 500 HP while he was in there. He does have his diffusal blades. This is going to be really bad for the OD. He does chase him down. And they're going to even maybe get this Clockwork, which is going to be absolutely huge. He does get the pick off. Free gem. Are they going to notice it? They haven't noticed it yet. I think they're going to be more concerned with chasing right now. A is pretty far away, and Morphling is also booking it, but he has all of his HP, or all of his agility and strength, and he actually has pretty good regen from it. I mean, look at this. This is regen all from strength. But, oh, wow, he does get diffused by the Spectre. He's going to waveform out at the perfect time, just when all of his... Wow. If he would have gotten hit like 1 or 2 more times, he would have been completely out of mana there, and as a result, wouldn't have been able to wait for him, and they would have gotten a kill there. So very, very awesome. Let's see if they have a gem anywhere. Anyone picked up that gem? Did they just forget about it? Man, they might have forgot about that gem. Looks like that's the Scourge Courier. That's the Sentinel Courier. I think they're looking for the gem. They might have just destroyed it. It's possible. I want to see if CM finds it. I hope somebody runs right here. Come on, CM, spot that gem. Yeah, it's right there. The gem is still there. They forget about the gem. It is hard to do that. I mean, I forget about it all the time. It's so tough to spot it. Wow. Do you get the pick off against Sven? Nice shot by the Weaver. Such good items. Beast tank. He doesn't even need treads because he's like, you know what? I'm just going to stand next to you and you're going to take 60 damage or 40 damage a second. And it doesn't matter. So nice comeback from the Scourge team. I thought for sure Sentinel was in a really big advantage, but they made that huge push to their advantage, and as a result, they're taking a lot of pressure. They're going to lose like 2 or 3 towers here. They did lose 1 tower for sure. Top tower went down. Looks like we're going to go BKB on the OD next, which is very smart. Definitely a very, very high level build. You can't do this in pubs. You have to go for like, well, in pubs you can dodge the BKB obviously, but it's not a very good idea, especially if you're playing against a stun heavy team or a very good team. So Weaver can even initiate a little bit here. Put in some more AoE damage down. Rocket going down. Here comes the battery cell. He's going to cog in that Venomancer. He's going to ult any second here. He does get the pick off on the Morphling. It does land on him. It's so frustrating when it's that close, but he does BKB, so this Venomous Scale is not going to do... Damn, it's going through BKB. Hot damn, I didn't know that. It landed before the BKB, so the BKB did not stop it. If he BKBs before the Venom Scale lands, then it does dodge it. So they're going to put some pressure. 400 damage going on the Weaver, but he does dodge out of it. Big damage going on this Clockwork. At this point, OD is very low on HP. He is silenced, and he is absolutely worthless when he's silenced. So the Scourge team is going to push back here, picking up a triple kill. I think that was Bostrex or whatever. Yeah, that's the Spectre getting a triple kill here with just the Phase Boots, the Vanguard, and the Diffusal Blade. They just picked up their... They did pick up their gem that time. They did not forget about it. There's still that one sitting over here, but not a big deal. So pressure going down. They might even get a top Rax off of this push here. Really solid team plays. Morphling's going to go Yasha into Fast Scotty, which is going to be pretty good for shutting down that Spectre, or at least giving him some kind of survivability against him. So I'm going to definitely see a Rax push here. Pressure going on bottom, but I don't think that's going to happen naturally. Nice dodge going down by the Weaver. He did that at the perfect time. He's going to be pressuring these 2 heroes. He wants to make something happen, but definitely going to go very far. Pressure going down on the CM. Such big damage numbers going down there, and nice. Puck does get the pick off. Really nicely played by the Puck, taking out their carry, but carry does buy back. Here he goes back into the battle. He's got full HP, full mana, sitting at 1,000 HP and 1,000 mana. They're going to possibly try to kill some... Yep, gonna do some pressure on the Spectre here, but he's just so farmed. It's gonna be really tough for the Morphling to take him down at this point. And this is finally the power of the Spectre that I've not seen in so many Spectre games. If you can keep him up, and you can get him these major items, which is pretty much just these 3 items together, and you get him some good levels, he can actually be quite a pain in the ass. So we do have the pipe going down on the Clockwork, and pressure going down on the Weaver. Is so low on HP. He does time walk out nearly to full HP, but here comes the nice banish from the OD. We're going to sheep this immediately upon coming out. Nice stun going down. Beautiful teamwork by the Sentinel team. They do get the pick off on the Weaver, even though he had the beautiful time walk. He ran the enemies away over here, and the reason he did this was that when he time walked, he would be closer to his base. I mean, most heroes, they would be like, oh, get the hell out. They'd run this way, but then when they time walk, all the enemies are here, and you go back to here, and all of a sudden your enemies are between you and where you want to go. This is also a very common Vengeful Spirit trick. You run away from your base, and then you swap them, and then all of a sudden they're farther away from your base than you are. So definitely really good move. I haven't seen Weavers do that in a while, but definitely solid plan. But unfortunately, the enemy team was just good enough to hold it down. And interesting, oh, of course, why would Spectre get a Radiance when he already has a Radiance on his team? There's no point to have 2 Radiances. Weaver does have the Radiance, so he's going to go for the Diffusal Blade. And immediately after, he's going to follow that up with a Heart, which is a solid play. Gives you more tank. And this purple crap, if you're a noob, it's actually damage done to Spectre. It gets reflected back. I think 20% of it gets completely stopped, and that gets reflected back. It used to be like in a big global, like huge AoE, and it would stack with Blade Mail. So basically, you would just get like HP in a Blade Mail, and you'd run into battle, and everybody would attack you, and their whole team would die. It was awesome. Like, I mean, it was awesome as hell, but it was really dumb. So now it only does it does the most damage in the area directly around your hero, and it does damage these outside ones, but it's really nothing fantastic. So definitely better builds now is just go to the Radiance and not do that Mega. You don't see as many Blade Mails on Spectre, though it is kind of nice sometimes. But just gonna go that tank build, the tanking chase build with the phase boots and